Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Pisces Love Chronicles, Pisces Love and Their Lover. And we're going to get right into it today. This is going to be a love relationship connection reading to look into a connection you have with a particular person in your life who may be a twin flame, they may be a soon to be ex or a recent ex. Whatever the case is, we're going to look at a particular connection for you today. So, without further ado, we're going to put Pisces over there and get right into cutting your deck. Since I've already been shuffling off camera, we can get right into it. All right, Pisces, you, Three of Swords, woo, Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Tower. All right, changes, big changes here coming in. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles has been around for a lot of my readings lately. Let's see, we can get this. Can we get it focused? No, it doesn't want to. Oh well, my camera has a mind of its own. A lot of readings, Two of Pentacles has been showing up because I just think in general people are juggling a lot, right? There's in between of sorting out love and, life goals. There's just simply the work, and people are having to work to make this happen. You know what I mean? But right away, we come in with some shadow energy. Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles for your person. You feel betrayed, Pisces. This is a reading for somebody who has been betrayed and is really, I'm saying, Pisces, you're really in your feelings about it right now. This week you're coming into really being like, wow, you're hurt. Somebody just really broke your trust, and at the same time, your person is going through a situation of destitution almost, right? I'm going to say that they're in a really tricky spot right now financially. They're having to sort of like maybe get a couple of more jobs to pay their bills. There's something going on for them right now that's very much like a hitting rock bottom scenario, feels like. But not completely. They still have work and opportunities because I'm looking ahead here. But right now, it just seems like this week is a really, really difficult week for them in terms of their living situation, their environment, their money, their home, etc. Maybe even their health, but I don't feel health issues here. Now, how you guys see each other, these are the energies you're just coming into the week with, separate from each other, but how you see each other is quite interesting. They see you as really not being willing to take any kind of attention from them. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to come into you, but you just don't want to have any of it, right? You're seeing them as an opportunist, I want to say. It feels to me like you're dealing with somebody, Pisces, who you found out was an opportunist. You found out was taking perhaps even advantage of you financially, right? They wanted something from you. And you wised up to that. And I think that may be the source of the betrayal here. Okay. This doesn't feel like third party energy. This doesn't even feel like a connection that really got off the ground just yet. This feels like a connection that very early on things began to happen that you were like, oh, I don't trust you. I don't know what you're up to. I don't trust you. This never even developed into, I want to say, any kind of love just yet. You're dealing with somebody who has difficulty maintaining their stability. Yeah. They have difficulty maintaining their stability. They may constantly be moving from job to job. You're dealing with somebody who's constantly like leaving a job, getting hired, leaving another job scenario, feels like to me. And something happened along the line where you extended a little bit of trust to them and they betrayed that, right? But it's weighing heavy on you as a judgment. Here comes judgment, right? You're judging it quite heavily because it's so early on and red flags have been thrown up. They want to prove to you that they can work and they can do it all. I'm not sure that you're feeling it. They're worried. There's worry and anxiety here. They're kind of, again, yeah, I think they are quite desperate, to be honest with you. They may have been kicked out of some place. They need a place to crash. They may have lost their job. They need some money to pay their rent. Something like that. They're feeling quite desperate and nervous. Excuse me. And Pisces, it feels to me like they're trying to schmooze you. Yeah, they're trying to schmooze you and act like they're all like this innocent, noble individual. They just want to get with you. But already you see the signs. There's already been dishonesty here. You're like not there for a King of Swords. You're not having it, Pisces. You're like, I'm not even going to entertain any tiny little bit of toxicity. You yourself are, concerned about your finances. You don't have enough money to go around for everybody, and you're concerned about it. You don't want to have to deal with this person. You don't want to have to take care of them. Two of Pentacles coming in. That card is coming so hard lately, even for my multiple decks and my clarifiers. Everybody's struggling a little bit, or when I say maybe not even struggling, but having to put a lot of work in to sustain themselves, right? So it's not even so much that everybody's broke. It's just that they're having to do more work to sustain themselves. The work is there, right? Like, it's a different scenario than if, there's no work and everybody's broke. The work is there, but the money that people are making for their work isn't enough. So they're having to take up more jobs. They're having to do more side jobs. And this is an energy that is resonating through all my readings regardless. It's so interesting. And this happens sometimes. These are sort of societal energies that will show up in multiple readings for multiple signs, for multiple scenarios, because it's an energy that everybody is somewhat dealing with right now. And your person is one of them. You also are one of them. You are also sort of doing a lot in your life to maintain your stability, and you're worried about that stability being broken as a result of dealing with this person. They also are juggling a lot. Tower energy comes in for them. They're going to wise up and realize that they just can't get whatever they want, that they can't schmooze their way in. It just feels like that to me here for this reading. Remember, these love readings, I do them weekly. So this is just this week's love outlook on a particular connection you have with someone, right? You may have a different connection with somebody else. You may have multiple people in your life. But if you're resonating with this reading, Pisces, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Chariot energy. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, right? You're dealing with Cancer energy. But you have you have a goal in mind. You have something you're trying to do with your life, and you're just like, you really have no time. You have no time for it. You're dealing with somebody who's also a master love bomber. They're definitely love bombing you, right? They're love bombing you, and you're like, oh God, really? I gotta put up with that. I don't think it's working. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the love bombing is working. I don't think, because this betrayal, they really showed their colors early on, right? They really showed you what you might be dealing with early on. And I think also this is a reading for a Pisces who's been through this, been there, done that. You've been around this block before, right? And you can see the signs for somebody who's just like not authentic. King of Cups energy there. Interesting. This is definitely, you're also dealing with somebody who's very much a Don Juan DeMarco, regardless of gender. They could be a female, version. But someone who's, quite the charmer, someone who maybe has multiple people that they deal with at any given time to help them out of their tricky situations, right? I mean, they are chronically, in situations where they need help from somebody, financial help. And you're dealing with somebody who tends to go for that help to people that they have sex with or trying to get with, that they're romantically involved with. This is how they operate. And again, it feels to me like this relationship has never necessarily really gotten up off the ground. This is very much the beginning of it. Okay? And yet they're coming into you, right? They're definitely trying, but you're saying no. And you see that, it's really obvious here also, feels to me, Pisces, that you can see their intentions and their motivations behind what they're doing. You see them, they're like broadcasting it. You're also dealing with somebody who isn't very good at the game, okay? This person, they play games and they think that they're, good at it, right? They think that they're a player, but that speaks more to the quality of people that they've played. You know, they may have really suckered some people who don't know any better, who are quite naive, right? Who are extremely vulnerable. But when they get to you, Pisces, you're just like, oh my God, like your game is so weak. It's not working. I see you, what you're doing. I see you, right? And it's not going to work. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your own business. And that's going to be a shock for this person. Tower energy comes in. You know, this individual may not be used to somebody's figuring them out so quickly. And that could be a shock. Especially that King of Swords is coming in. Like, you're not holding your tongue. You're giving them a good tongue lashing about their behavior and letting them know, oh no, you know, the way you're carrying on, it's just not something I can entertain. I'm shuffling up my animal spirits here to pull two for this connection. Again, nothing that has really turned into any kind. I'm not even sure if you've had sex with this person yet. That's what it feels like to me, right? This is like so beginning, or the red flags were there so quickly that you would have had been intimate with this individual by now, but it's like the red flags came in so quickly that even that was forestalled, right? For some of you. Give me two. The elephant, damn, and the golden egg. Well, the elephant is abundance and wisdom coming in. Spirit of the elephant, extreme abundance and wisdom. But guess what? The elephant is a fire animal spirit. You would think it's an earth, but it is a fire animal spirit. The one thing about the elephant is that it will overcome any obstacle in its way. Elephants actually, troops of elephants carve paths through the jungle. You know, elephants live in the jungle, right? They're these huge animals, and they live in, you know, dense, sometimes quite dense jungle. How do they do that? Because they will just knock down the trees that they need to knock down. They carve their own path. No matter what the obstacle is, they will find a path through. They're extremely wise, determined. They bring a knowledge that's quite old to the table. This is a nice animal spirit to have here. And it resonates here to me with you, Pisces. You're just not like allowing any obstacles in your way. And this person is you know, showing them to themselves to be somewhat of an obstacle because of their toxic kind of way of interacting. Because they're not bringing authenticity. They're bringing a dishonesty. They're bringing a role to this, right? They're bringing their representative and not themselves, as it were. Now, we have the golden egg representing the heart chakra, another ether spirit. And the heart chakra, you know, it's being in touch with your heart with that warmth. It's warm, it's golden, because it reminds us that warmth is what the sun, I point here for the sun. Last reading, the sun was there, but I feel sun energy here because that warmth is what is necessary. That true, authentic warmth and nurturing is what is necessary for the heart to grow, to expand, to reverberate its energy outward, right? And it reminds you to keep your heart warm, right? Stay in connection with your heart. Even though you're not there for this, remain connected to your heart, and don't let this encounter with this individual here, which seems to be a somewhat of a nothing burger encounter, because you end up calling them for what they are and it doesn't get off the ground. But remember not to let this harden you, this experience to harden you, or to take you back to a place where you're like, see that? I knew that. They're all the same. This is, they're not. Every situation is different. And the trick is to get through a situation like this, use your wisdom, pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to the red flags, make the right decisions for yourself, and come out of it without any scar that will then impede you for being open to the next opportunity that comes, because the next opportunity could be very, very different. Okay? It's when we allow these situations to scar us because of our pride. Oh shit, I had to deal with that again. I can't believe it. Or, our natural sort of Eeyore attitude of being pessimistic and not wanting to be optimistic and be let down in the future. It's those type of things that we carry with us, and they're sort of self-inflicted wounds and scars, and they stop us from being a whole person. Let me pull the oracles, 3 of them. Spirit of the snowflake, special, irreplaceable, one of a kind. That's what you're looking for, okay? That's what you're really wanting. Something that is special, that is one of a kind. And if it's not that, don't be hard in your heart about it. Not everybody can be a winner. Not every relationship can be a winner. Not every encounter can be a winner. Sometimes you have ones, they're just not winners, right? Spirit of alchemy, manifest, transmutation, skill. Okay, that is there. That is an energy that is there for you. This, I would say, is an energy that is supportive, right? The ability to manifest what you truly desire in the decisions you make. And we also have spirit of the swan, grace, elegance, and poise. I believe that this is very much something that can speak to the golden egg. Remember throughout all of this that even when you encounter people who are somewhat toxic or who are bringing an energy to you that you feel is purposely sort of disruptive to you, you take it personal, it hurts your pride, you know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. Let's see, we'll get this back into focus. There we go. It hurts your pride. Remember to be in connection with your heart. Remember to maintain your grace and your poise and your elegance. Remember to sort of come out of that situation on top, but truly on top, which is not scarred, not damaged, right? But free. Letting it really truly go. Okay, you turned out to be somebody I couldn't trust. Okay, you turned out not to be the right person. Okay, I had to be hard with you and tough with you and let you know how this was going to go down. I had to protect myself. I had to protect my own stability, my own sort of livelihood, right? Yes, I had to do all of that. And now that it's finished, I'm going to let that go and peace be with you, right? Because there is no reason to harbor any negative feelings. There is only reason to feel exalted because you've done the necessary work that is keeping you on your path. And this person will eventually find their path and do the necessary work that gets them where they need to be. All right, guys, I am going to leave it at that. Pisces, this is your first episode, your first reading of the Pisces Love Chronicles. I'm going to be back every Wednesday for you at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me. And at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we start with Cancer. Then at 6:30, it's Scorpio. And I just did those live streams. They should be up on my page. So thank you very much, folks, for joining me. Pisces, thank you. Pisces and your lovers and your cross watchers, thank you for being here. I hope to see you guys next week, but don't forget to tune in the morning as well at 11 a.m. for your general reading every Wednesday for Wednesday Water. And tomorrow we're going to be getting into earth signs. Tomorrow is all about Earth, Thursday Earth. So we'll be doing the general reading for earth signs in the morning and the love readings for them in the evening. But for right now, that's it. I'm just going to say I wish you all love, life, and happiness. Thank you so much. This is Bow and Arrow Tarot. Have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you in your next reading. Bye-bye now.